Okay, I hope you watch my introduction into the gig economy, or how people are going to make money in the future, and actually right now. Actually, this is a place where there's money for everybody. I mean, these are jobs too. They're not scams, and you don't have to pay anything to take advantage of it. That's what's neat. It costs you nothing. There's platforms that collect people looking for work to be done, and other platform, and the same platform people want to give it. Yeah, and make money. Everybody makes money. Everybody wins. And the middleman is gone. So that's why this thing is really going to grow. Okay, here's the first group I want to tell you about. And it's where, you could get full-time jobs, part-time jobs, or even one-time jobs. And these are places now, the old employment agencies and classified ads, and that's where we used to do this stuff. But newspapers aren't here anymore, right? Employment agency, who knows? They're taking a big swipe. These are places that take very little. And the percentages you have, and I got a list of maybe a dozen here, and that's not all of them, but it's enough, and most of the big ones, for you to get a sense of what's there. Look at these websites. The first one is TaskRabbit. Now this is really aimed at just one-time jobs, little things. You got somebody in the neighborhood that wants you to change the light bulb, or do a website, or all kinds of things. And the incomes that people make from these kinds of things are really, sure, they could be small, they're one task or whatever, but people are building careers around it, making $70,000, $90,000 a year just on little jobs that require no skills, no education. But you have to have the skills. You have to be able to do it, but you don't need credentials. That's the important thing. And everybody evaluates everybody else in the system, so it keeps it honest. You don't get the schmucks who are trying to rip you off. They're gone overnight. And you don't have to worry about credit card payments because the platform does all that for you too. So that's TaskRabbit.com. Here's another one like that called GigWalk, GIGWALK.com. Okay, this is actually used a lot by big companies. They want to know, hey, in that Sears in your town, we're wondering if they really have the display up right. So the company will ask them, and they'll put it out on, and you'll get a notice on your phone that says, hey, you want to make $30 to go around the corner? Sure, and you do it. So that's GigWalk.com. Handy.com. Okay, this is cleaning, handyman service, and stuff like that. And remember, all these websites may not be all over the country yet, but they're growing. And if they're not national now, they will be soon. So, and there may be a local alternative to the things I'm telling you about. So, Handy. So you want to, there's a lot of money in the cleaning business. A good way to make extra cash. A lot of rich people hate cleaning stuff. The shoe shine business, right? That's how I always used to think. I'm in the modern day shoe shine business. Anybody can get the information they want, but they'd rather give me money to get it for them because they're too lazy, or I can do it more efficient. Care.com. That's another huge client. This is a publicly held company. All they have is a website. They're finding people who want to give services like elder care, child care, pet care, or home upkeep services. That's Care.com. Upwork. This is one I use all the time, and I get wonderful assistance, people, customer service, people do research for me for next to nothing because it's global in nature. And that's where they've done last year, I think they had like $1 billion worth of business, that they handed out. 1 million jobs just on that one website alone. 1 million, Upwork Guru, Guru. I've used that a lot of time, looking for special expertise. I need somebody with a PhD in physics. I get them for $100 here. If I go and look for the Physics Society, they'll be charging me a whole bunch of money. Excuse me, but I got a little peanut here. So it's Guru.com, Freelancer.com. So you put your, what the kind of work you want to do, your background and everything on it, not a fancy resume or whatever. You fill out a form, and then people come to the website looking for talent. That's what it is. See, it's the marketing. The big websites are creating the people looking for people like you. So you have to be there. May or may not, get a job, you don't know, but it costs you nothing to do it. And if you get work, then you give a small percentage, the people of the platform. Fiverr, that's another thing I use a lot. and like you could put your whatever you want to do. You like to do voiceover work, you think you have to do that. Well, you could say you could do a test for $5. See, the first project is always $5, so you could you like to do greeting cards for people and write thank you notes for people. Yeah, I'll do $5 for $5. Yeah, and then you get a regular gig. Forever. That's what I mean. See, there's the marketing. People are coming to that website. Millions and millions of people all the time looking for stuff, and people have projects on here are making tons of money. To do that. Not everybody, of course. It takes hustle. You still got to work. You're not going to just sign up for the website and make a zillion dollars. Okay, GigBucks is another one, like Fiverr and whatever. SEOclerks.com. That's IT service. SEO means search engine optimization. So if you want your website to be seen by other people, so you can go here and get people for $10 to do the same thing. Some IT professional thinks you have to charge. This thinks they have to get $1,000 from you. But test it for $5 first to see if it works. That's why, see if that kind of logic or whatever. I go on these sites a lot and get help for like ideas for artwork. And I'll hire 5 people, $5 a piece, and see what kind of art they have, and then that tells you. So instead of having one person convince me he's worth $300, I get, for $20 or so, I got 4 or 5 people show me what they would do for a similar kind of project. So it's a place where people go, so put your skills there. Or Mechanical Turk, this is Amazon. You could do like clerical work, everything from, people need like people behind their websites to say whether this color is blue or red and stuff like that. And they pay for that. So that's why you can make a bunch of extra money in your spare time, when it's your time to do it like that. And here's an interesting platform called Need2.com. And this is a website where, hey, I need to have something done. So they put it on that website, and then people will say, hey, I could do that. I could do that. See, and a lot of these websites are being local, so local people are using each other to solve problems and to make a few extra bucks. And that's it. There's just so many more ways to make money. So you have extra time to do something. Why don't you make money at it? That's just a dozen of these sites are getting jobs, part-time, full-time, or one-time jobs. And the next segment we're going to do is on one-of-a-kind jobs, websites that only for one kind of special skill that you have, and that's the only people that come there for help with that skill. So watch the next one. Well, you've just finished one of the 8 segments we have on how to make money from the gig economy, shared economy, and peer-to-peer. The first segment is the introduction. The second segment is full-time, part-time, and one-time jobs. The third segment is one-of-a-kind jobs. The fourth segment is money for your home or your boat. The fifth segment is how to get money from your car. Or the sixth segment is money from your closet. There's a lot of money in there you don't know about. And the sixth segment, we said that, money from your closet. The seventh segment is money from all your other stuff. And then there's an eighth segment is money from storing other people's stuff. Wow! So learn how to make money in the new economy and learn all the ways to do it.